Damn it!
You pushed me in the crotch.
Fuck!
You went one straight down.
Ow! Hey everybody. This just in. I wanted to, before we get into the episode, just want to let you guys know that as of Friday, when this episode airs, the Patreon will finally be public to everybody to see. So this is our soul-sucking, please give us money part before we start the show. But
Yeah.
that'll be live. We have 3 different tiers to choose from. All 3 tiers get something at the very least, I would like to hope. We're talking
Figure something out. I can make shit.
secret shows, merchandise, all those fun things. But make sure you check out our link tree at the description below and check out our new Patreon. And with that, we'll start the show. Turn off the pooping fan so people don't know that you just took a poop before the show. Show. Move your beers.
What?
Move your beers to the left.
Hold on.
Oh my
I
god.
have one beer in front of me so I can.
Yeah,
drink?
just
What am I supposed to?
no, just for later. Oh, you're being so dramatic. I asked him to move the beers just so they're not completely in the shot.
Oh, it's magnetic. Fuck.
Do you know how many of our thumbnails for YouTube that I'm afraid are going to just eventually we're just going to get sued by Budweiser or
Did you hear that?
yeah.
America.
Yeah, that was good. No, this is fine. This is good. This is the good opening that I want. Happy holidays, everybody. We just finished up Christmas. I believe Hanukkah's over too, is it? I think it is. When is Hanukkah? When is Hanukkah?
That's hard.
Hold on. When
We need to check.
does Hanukkah start? Okay, so it's the 7th of oh, so it's been done.
Oh.
I always wish I celebrated Hanukkah. That sounded pretty fun. No, do you know how the whole thing works? Like you get the 7 days of gifts, but it's like it builds up. So like the first day,
First gift sucks.
no, it's like your bubby gives you like some candy and stuff like that. But then maybe like the last day you get like a PlayStation 5.
Maybe.
That sounds pretty cool. I feel like then my family's, or like at least my immediate family is just contractually obligated to get me something, at least 7 gifts.
I got 2 gifts this year.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get older.
I know. Now that I have a kid, like he gets all the presents and I don't get any.
Yeah, that's how I feel because it used to be all about me, and then all of my aunts and uncles just started popping out little babies. So I said I would like to do a throwback Christmas where none of the kids are invited, and it's
just you.
It's just me, and I just get all the gifts again. I was such a spoiled kid, dude. I got 2 Christmases, 2 birthdays, 2 Easters. All the stuff you get gifts, I just got doubled up. And I was an only child till I was 10. This is why I seek the craze that is the podcasting world for attention now. This is why I would try to do comedy and I point a camera at my face every I don't know. There's no illusion to that.
This is Jacob's gift to Jacob.
Yeah, this is my gift to remind you guys that I'm always funnier than all of my little cousins. Just more better, more important. That's not going to be true though soon because my cousin Alex has like started to play guitar, but she's really good.
Better
For like
than
her, she's getting there. She was like, she always brings her because she gets all excited and she brings what the fuck?
That was horrible.
Yeah, don't do that. It was goom. Was that the magnetic
Yeah.
bottle opener? Oh,
So it's just out of.
she was like, we're just playing guitar, and she got the Eddie Munson guitar, like the BC Rich, you know, like just
I don't know what that means.
oh, like the Warlock. You know what a BC Rich is?
I don't know anything about guitars.
You've definitely seen one before. Everyone
sure.
has seen one. It's this thing, the BC Rich Warlock.
Oh, so.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so she got one of those, and we were like shredding on it, and like I was just being stupid because like Stranger Things, and I did like the Master of Puppets,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Do you know that solo?" And I was like, "No, I don't." And she was like, "Yeah, it's pretty hard." And I was like, "Yeah, it is. I'm just not a solo guy. I'm a rhythm guitar guy."
I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
And yeah, I was leaving the like the room, and she just started soloing. Like she's like it wasn't like the best. Like she. You know, like she clearly had to practice, but she like I walked and I heard her do like the I was like, what the fuck? Like so, it's like I'm not even gonna be the best at that. I used to be the tallest, and then my cousin Cameron went over 6 foot, and then I used to be the guitar guy, but now Alex is gonna usurp me. So now I have to do this for everybody, and now I have to do it in a way where I ask for money. Once again, the Patreon has been.
By the way, we've got a Patreon.
Finally, we have a Patreon. Let's just see. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Let's just see.
Who wants to pay for this? Let's see that. Who wants to pay for this?
My parents.
I know.
Out of support.
My parents probably won't pay.
No.
My parents will be like, why?
Your dad will miss the call. Try to call him and he'll miss. How was your Christmas?
It was all right. Hung out with my son. Fucking got him a bike.
What do you think of that?
He was like, I don't think he like understood what was going on because we like kind of did like a surprise kind of thing, where I got him a bike and I bought him a helmet, and so he got he opened all his gifts, and the last gift he opened was the helmet, right? And then I had the bike hidden in the house, so my dad was like, okay, he's gonna open the helmet, and I was like, okay. So I went to go grab the bike while he was opening it. And then he was like, "Oh, I got a Spider-Man helmet,"
Mm-hmm.
And then my dad was just like, "Yeah, what do you think that helmet's for?" And he was just like, "Cool." He was just like amazed to have the
Spider-Man.
helmet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I had the bike like behind the couch, and he was like, "Go show your dad your helmet." And he like walked over to me, and then he saw the bike. He was just like, and I was like, "Look, buddy, I got you a bike." He was like, "It's mine."
Oh.
And I was like, "Yeah, it's yours." He was like, "I want to ride it."
Oh, just right into action.
Just immediately, yeah.
That's awesome. I miss those days. We were just watching the Christmas Story.
Yeah.
And like the scene where like he opens all of his presents and like the mom's like, "Oh, did you get everything?" And he's like, "Well, almost." And it's like his dad surprises him with the gun.
Mm.
And like that scene where it's just him opening it all fast. And like I was like, I will never experience that ever again.
I know, right?
Like that was like the best feeling.
What was the best present you opened?
Oh
on
my
Christmas?
God. Best present I opened on Christmas. I had a really cool silver bike, back in the day when like it's just like, not only is this a bike, but it comes with pegs already, like
Oh yeah.
it was one of those cool bikes. That was pretty cool, but my dad didn't wrap it. It was just under the tree. Christmas gifts. I don't really remember one in particular. I do remember like when I got, like my Xbox, like that was cool. Like when I got my first ever Xbox 360, because I was like, I was behind the game. All my friends remember that conversation I always bring up, where it's just like we're walking home from school and you guys are just telling me how cool an Xbox is, and I'm just like, hey guys, I don't even have internet. It's my real name's Zachariah. You know what I mean? Like we don't even have any of that kind of stuff. So that was pretty sweet. When I was a kid, probably like when I got like rollerblades or like little arbitrary things that you want, like my mom one time got me. Like I really wanted to be like a kicker in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So like I spent like months just like sitting at the park by myself, like a fucking loser, just like kicking the ball. And she got me like one of the actual like rubber stands.
Yeah.
I got pretty good.
That's cool.
Yeah, I came to the conclusion early that it's just like I'm meant to just be like a kicker, like just special teams. Yeah.
No running for me.
Yeah, because I got like all like the video games, like the big stuff, like it was almost like my birthdays like were like cool gifts. They weren't always like super big parties, but like my parents really did strive to give me really cool things like on my birthday. Like on my birthday, I got like Guitar Hero for the first time, and then like on my birthday, I got my first real guitar.
Yeah.
So Christmas was more so just like a bunch of like little things. But again, when you're a kid, that's the problem now. Is like we all make the joke like, oh, I like I get so sad because well, not sad, but you do it's weird. Like maybe okay, let's not lie. Like it does feel a little diminishing as you get older. You kind of get less and less presents.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of slowly getting over that, because I am, where it's like it's weird that
Are we?
Because I'm almost like I know that I'm just like whatever. It's about my siblings and stuff like that. But I still feel like that's like the one part of like immature childhood that I still have, where it's just like there is a fringe part of me that's like, oh, okay, well, thanks. Like, but I don't mean it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just, I'm like, I don't know. I was just a selfish kid. I was that kid that was like, I was like fucking Dudley in Harry Potter. Just, how many are there? What does he say? 26? But last year, there was 27. That was me.
Yeah.
I was such a spoiled brat.
I think the best gift I ever opened on Christmas was probably also my Xbox, but that's also becoming, it came with Halo 1, Halo 2, and what was it? Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Can I actually change my answer?
What?
Favorite Christmas gift? I do specifically remember the year before I got my Xbox was I got the PSP Madden 06 edition that was blue.
Uh-huh.
And that was the coolest because I remember in that same day, our friend showed us how to, he showed me how to put music on it.
Uh-huh.
And he also showed me how to just like Gmod it. So like I could just have like cheats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was the coolest because I remember like before I had like an MP3 player or anything, I just had a fucking big ass PSP sticking out of.
I remember those days.
Yeah, so that was probably my favorite. I thought the PSP was so cool. I still think it's a cool idea.
The PSP is a really cool idea.
Yeah.
I remember.
I can't believe they stopped making those.
I mean, they had the PS Vita for a while. Is that still a
Which
thing?
was like the more oval shaped
Yeah.
one. It's not a thing anymore. They don't make them. But I remember the PSP being like really cool. Handheld games were always the shit. Like I remember the only one I didn't like was the 3DS because that thing gave me like a headache every time I played it.
Well, you didn't have to play.
No,
it
you didn't.
on
But
3D
you also
mode.
spent a premium of like $50 extra to get it. So I would just
True.
hurt myself to get the money's
There
worth.
were some games that looked really cool on it, like fucking what was it? Smash looks really cool on the 3DS.
Yeah, I just remember the PSP was just like it was just PlayStation. So it's like you had fucking Splinter Cell and you had like
I remember
Madden and you know like
it's funny because it came up twice today, but I mean, like I was telling you how I watched that 300
Yeah.
yesterday. But like my cousin had a PSP and he had the 300 game, and that game was so fun. Like it's just like a hack and slash, just like you control just armies, just slicing dudes up and shit, and you get like new armor and shit. That game was fun.
No, that was really cool. I always felt
Counter-Strike.
I always felt bad though. Like so, like when I was I almost said a single kid. When I was an only child,
I was
like,
a single child.
I just remember having so much more than like my friends, and it's just like you always go to like your poor friend's house, and you have to like withhold your excitement. I remember like some kid like just had like a PlayStation 1 still, but it's just like you're over here with all your cool gizmos and gadgets.
Whatever, man. Now
that
I
kid
would go to someone's house to play PS1.
That kid that I'm specifically talking about, like he definitely did not come from a family of means. Like he was like the Kenny of like our group, you know what I mean? And he had like a like I'm talking about like South Park like Kenny, just poor kid, like. And
I'm like, there's a few people I can think
like
of,
I remember going there and then like I was like I'm hungry. He's like me too. He's like let's make us a snack, and it was just like rice out of a rice cooker. You know what I mean?
That sucks.
And I remember like one thing I'll never forget about that guy is that like he would always come over to my house to play like my PlayStation and stuff like that. He was a fun kid, like I never had like a superiority complex, but I remember what that guy lacked in like video game consoles and toys and stuff like that. He had like unobtainable knowledge of pornography at like the age of like 11 or 12. I remember the first time I saw a woman's vagina was at his house, and it was just without warning. Like that kid was always like, as soon as that happened, that kid was just the coolest kid. Like I'd be like, I'm gonna go hang out with this guy every day, and he would just and we would just look at like porn together. Like and now, so I was just like, again, like, hey man, you don't need a PSP. Like you know about this, like that's fucking cool. Which led me to like go to my dad's work computer and just type in like big boobs and like just shit you don't know what to look for. What was the thing that your brother used to search when he was little?
Oh my god, it was what was it? It was a bunch of stuff. It was like Asian bathing suits, see-through bra.
Yeah. I feel
or
like
just like naked lady.
Well, what were your first?
I first saw a vagina.
No, like porn searches.
My first porn
Like,
searches?
like you weren't like that. You already knew.
I'm not like that. No, never like that.
Would you just look at sex?
I would just go. The first porn I ever did was like I would go on porn sites, and half the time I wouldn't even search anything because it's just all fucking.
It's right there, ready and available.
I just be like, that looks good. Click.
Yeah. I always feel so bad telling these stories. It's just because I know that like 50% of my parents listen to the show, and it's just like. But I always think of like this is such a group like therapy like thing, where I'm just like this is where I air my dirty laundry.
I just thought it was so funny because like my brother was so bad at doing it.
So yeah,
he did not know how to fucking cover his tracks.
I didn't know what incognito mode was until someone freshman year of high school told me what it was. And I remember my dad just like being like, "There's like I can't get into anything. Like there's so much, like
so much porn.
There's just so many
clogging up my internet."
And like it was so terrifying. But I remember like feeling queasy like the first time like I found like fake. I felt like I was like a I feel like I was Joel Osteen having gay sex. Like it was like the same gut feeling that I shouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? Because I was such a good kid. And but it's just like I would like when I like the first ever, I guess if you want to call it porn site was definitely just score.com, which was just like the magazine, but it's
Yeah.
just ladies with huge breasts,
Cool.
you know? And it's just like, I would log into that like just one more time. Like I'm wrapping around the rubber band, like to shoot up heroin. Like I was just one more. Like I just need to taste one more time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't be doing this. Like I felt like it definitely like was a feeling where I was just like, I'm going to have, like I have the runs right now. Like I'm so afraid. Like it was so bad.
Nah, see, the thing that sucked with me and my brother was that, like, if my brother got caught, I was also in trouble.
Why?
Even if I wasn't the one searching the stuff, because my brother would never admit to it, you know. So she was just like, all right, well, if nobody's gonna admit to it, then you guys are both in trouble,
Yeah.
you know. But like I learned pretty quick how to cover my tracks because like my mom's always been like kind of like really like. It's so funny now that I'm older because now I realize that my mom's bad with computers, but back then I was like, oh, she could find anything. I remember like because I used to like play games on the computer before I even looked at porn. I used to play games on the computer, right, without her knowing.
Yeah.
Or like I would play Maple Story. That was like a big one, and fucking whatever else I would look up. But I would use the computer when she didn't know, right? Not for porn, but for like cheat codes or like
just like Naruto music videos.
no, but like shit. I wasn't allowed to be on the computer. Period. But I would use it.
Yeah.
Right. And I figured out how to delete my history, clear the cache, fucking, all that.
One
shit.
moment, Mom. Stop. Yeah, just like that worst.
Yeah.
feeling.
So it's like by the time I was watching porn, like I already knew how to get rid of all that shit.
Oh.
So
you're like a cold contract killer, and I was just like a guy that accidentally killed his wife. Like I was just not able to cover my tracks. Like I was so afraid.
Yeah. See, that was my brother. So my brother would fucking like go into Google, search up naked boobs.
Yeah. Naked boobs.
Yeah, and my mom would just type in N onto the search bar of Google, and it was all there, and then we would just both get in trouble. Which honestly, for a while there, like it was kind of my mom's fault because my mom used to work from home, but she used mine and my brother's bedroom as the office, like to work from home. So like I remember like we would go to school, she would go to work, So there was a computer in our bedroom.
You always had a schedule for sure.
Yeah, there was a computer in our bedroom at all times.
Mm-hmm.
So naturally, we're gonna fuck with it,
For sure.
And then it was funny because like my mom, like her password, she's gotten better about her passwords now, but like my mom's passwords were like so easy to crack.
Yeah. It's just like Talone Family 1. Like,
you know what she would do? Yeah, you know what she would do was like. Remember when there used to be hints? There probably still are, but like you could type in a hint.
like what was the high school you went to?
Yeah. So my mom would like, so if that's me, if there's a hint, I'm putting a completely irrelevant hint, right? That's not going to remind me of the password at all, just to throw whoever's trying to get into my.
Oh my God, you're a professional, dude.
No, I'm just saying that's what I would do, right? But my mom would be like something like, "It's your school ID." So I'm like, all right, I know where my mom keeps her name tag.
Right.
So I just go dig that up and find it.
We haven't even started the show yet. You want to start the show?
Oh yeah, let's get started.
Well, hold on, we'll play. Let's do the intro video and then just get ready for the intro. Okay.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and mute us.
You're tapped in with the Basement Dwellers, hosted by your boys Jacob Santoro and Christian Talone.
You're blabbering about unnecessary stuff. Cut it out.
Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button to get all the updates from the channel too.
Tell me what your hand's doing over that button first.
But for now, just loud shout and kick back, cause I got a fresh one right here delivered to your speakers. Lock in.
Alright.
That's so funny.
Ew, bro.
You don't like that?
No,
You don't find that funny?
No, I love that.
I think it's funny.
It's funny.
I
but
think
holy shit.
there's nothing funnier than just public
Do you think
like
that was
vomiting.
do you think that was their first date?
I like to think that.
Oh man.
So for those listening, they're on one of those like the carnival rides where like the ball like it shoots you in the air, And it almost sounds like he's like at the beginning, if we'll listen again, it almost sounds like he's kind of like making fun of like, oh, you're going to get sick like that. And then she just up
Then
chucks.
she gets sick.
Yeah. So I think it's really fun. Its face immediately changes.
Nah, bro.
Not a fan?
Oh,
What if that was your first date?
I'd be over.
Right there. Look at him.
Go back a little bit further.
A little bit further.
I want to see when it's like a tube right there.
Look at him.
Yeah,
Arms
dude.
crossed. He went from fun to no fun real fucking quick.
His whole demeanor changes.
Let's just the way that he's like, oh, like you don't feel good. Like, let's see if we can find. Been there, man.
Right there.
Right there.
Immediate frown.
Yeah, immediately gets sad. You don't like the noises? I don't know why I find that so funny. Is that messed up? I find this to be
hilarious. Don't get me wrong. It's hilarious.
No, I find it funny for people who have weak constitutions when it comes to like vomiting. Like I just
No, I'm not one of those people where like if I see puke or smell puke, like I'll start puking. But
I might be with smell. Smell is the worst.
really,
Yeah, I went home the other day. I was telling you I got super messed up, and by the time I got home, I like threw up. I looked like, remember when we saw Tom Segura the next day and like how hungover we were?
Yeah.
And like I told you, like my mom commented on just like, Jesus, like you, like that's how I looked. Like I FaceTimed like Hillary because that's what we normally do on like those days. And like she even was just like, are you okay? And I remember that it was just those nasty, like just times where it's just like, I made it to my trash can, but I left the trash can in my room and I fell asleep. And it's just like it's cold outside, so you best believe I don't have like my window open or my fan blowing.
you have the heater on. And
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. So when I woke up the next morning, which I only slept for like 4 hours, mind you, I just woke up and yeah, it was like go time again. But watching people do it in public is my favorite thing. Have you ever thrown up on a ride?
No.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah. I feel like I just naturally have a weak stomach, but the difference is I'm not a fucking quitter, and I will just throw up if I have to throw up.
That's fair. I mean, yeah, if it's coming, it's coming. But oh my god, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty good about not puking. I mean, like even if I'm really hungover and shit, like I don't spend the whole day throwing up. You know.
I'll get it done. I have to.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I'm gonna puke, I'll just go to the bathroom and finish it up. I'll go back to drinking. I don't give a fuck.
Because like the noises I make. Like Christian knows when I'm gonna upchuck.
Oh, he starts going
Yeah.
That sounds really like oddly sexual.
Yeah, it's like when we have to sleep in the same bed. It's like he doesn't know if I'm pleasuring myself or I'm sick, and like I'll do that all day. Like I'll literally just like sit there and just like the gulp things, like that thing until I do it. I have to, and I want to get it over with before I eat something in the morning.
Nah, see, I'd rather eat.
No, because then it's gonna.
No. I'm like the more I look at it, like if I pile stuff on top of that,
Right.
it's not going to come back up. You know.
Do you say anything?
Yeah. No. Yes.
Right there, you say something.
No. I'll let her finish. Be like, you done?
How do you think she feels?
Oh, she's mortified.
Yeah.
She's got to be.
I'm sorry. It's just I like you so much.
Yeah.
This doesn't normally happen to me.
Would you go on a second date?
Yeah, I'd go on a second date. I poop my pants on a date, dude. I would like to hope that I would like to hope that common courtesy would, I got to give back. She was nice.
I guess that's fair. I guess it's nothing to do with her character that she gets queasy on rides.
Right.
You're right.
So I think that maybe she was just trying to impress this guy. Maybe they're married. That's a ring.
That is a ring.
Okay, so if this is married, then it all goes out the window. If my wife does this, I just make fun of her.
Yeah, she's getting
ridiculed
just roasted
forever.
the rest of the day.
Well, forever.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, I'll never let her forget this. I have inside jokes with like girlfriends from that I don't even talk to anymore. But in my head, the only I think of just like things I'll just never forget, like embarrassing things, and it's like seeing them in like a high school reunion.
Yeah.
It's like, oh hey, what's up? You still fucking queefing? Just shit like that.
Is there
like,
a queefer?
No,
Oh my God.
No, that was just an example.
Damn.
Yeah, no. But this, if it's not his wife, and it was his girlfriend or like a date, I would go on a second date.
It's a black ring, so it might be some little promise ring.
You know what I would do? I would say like I would have to be a gentleman, and I'd be like, go clean yourself up, and I'd be like, we can either leave.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah, go to the
I'm
bathroom.
gonna go buy you some clothes.
Yeah. No, I
know?
wouldn't buy her clothes.
I mean,
but
it depends on if you're like at Disneyland or something. You could totally go buy her a change of outfit.
it's also just the embarrassment by association. It's like, you know what I would be if I was right here. You know what I'd be thinking about is I wish we could just stay up here forever. Because I don't want to come back down and everyone sees this
Everyone
fucking doo doo
sees.
green vomit that we're already on a roll. Let me show you another
Oh
one.
my god,
Let me show you another one.
there's another one.
Yeah, there's another one.
No.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
That's Oh,
That makes me sick.
That's foul, dude.
That makes me feel very sick.
You gotta blur that in the show.
No, you don't. I feel like we've shown way worse.
Have we?
So Christian, please describe for the audio listeners what's going on.
There's people driving. This lady has a dog in her lap with his head out the window, just free as a butterfly, and he just took a massive
Huge
shit on her lap.
Humongous poo poo.
Massive, dude. And he doesn't look like he minds.
That's
He's
that
like,
fresh.
oh my god.
That's that fresh good
Dude,
good
that's
right
gotta
there.
be warm in her lap too. Holy shit.
That's so disgusting.
Gross. That's fucking gross. She's in like scrubs or something. Do you think she's like animal rescuers?
Maybe.
Imagine you trying to save this dog off the side of the road, just shits on you.
Put him back in the fucking wild.
I would fucking throw that dog out the window, dude. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, all of my good conscience has left as
You shit on me. No.
Ugh.
I like the poop dog print right there on her lower thigh.
Oh yeah, just the yeah.
Oh my god.
This would probably make me sick. This would probably make me sick.
I still don't think I would puke, but I would gag for sure. I would 100% throw that dog out the window.
No, you.
No, I would.
What if that's your dog?
My dog wouldn't do that.
Well, sometimes
I also wouldn't.
What
be
if
driving 80 miles an hour on the interstate with a dog in my lap like a fucking idiot?
Well, what if he's not feeling good? It happens.
Why am I gonna put him in my lap if he's not feeling good?
Well, how do you know that? Maybe we don't know. Maybe they just found out. I'm just saying that,
Out
like
the window.
out the windows. I have
Out
no
the
more
window.
dog.
Nope.
You know, I've been talking all this hype about owning a big dog, but I don't know if I can do
You
that.
cannot own a big dog.
Why?
I just feel like you couldn't.
What does that mean?
They're a lot, dude. My brother's got a big dog, and it's not even that big.
You see, I want a mastiff. I want a big boy, dude. I want a big boy so bad that I can just teach to rip people's arms
You
off.
just want your whole house to be shag carpeting.
No, they don't shed that bad. They're short-haired dogs.
All right.
They're cute dogs.
Short-haired dogs that shed, dude, are the worst.
I want people to fear
You know
me
why?
because of my dog.
they have those little spiky hairs, you know? Those are the ones where you're like sleeping, you randomly feel like a bee sting in your neck, and you pull it out, and it's just like a fucking hair that went into your skin.
His dick is fucking huge, by the way. Like my
I was gonna ask that.
yeah. My aunt's mastiff.
That was gonna be my next question.
We were trying to post like
How big is that dog's dick?
It's
by
huge.
The way?
It's fucking huge. It's crazy. Like it's definitely like it looks like one of those things you'd go pay to see in Mexico.
Uh-huh.
Like it's fucking crazy. And we were trying to take nice, cute pictures of the dogs like on the Christmas tree, and he's sporting rocket the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time we're taking pictures, he's got full rocket. So we had to like do all the editing's like above the waist. Cute pictures, like the one I sent you of
Yeah.
like him being all like adorable, and then like the little tiny one being all like
Yeah.
full rocket right there.
Hell
So I
yeah.
can't. I don't think I can handle that. The only other thing I can't handle is just farts. Like they tell me that like he farts like a man. Like he farts like a grown adult.
Yeah, dude.
Like he's just and then, like while they're sleeping and stuff like that.
Yeah. And dog farts are horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible.
horrible. But I want one so bad.
Like I said, you just need a compliant home.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in like an apartment or like this house.
Yeah.
But
no.
I'm just saying, like,
I mean, this house wouldn't be bad for a big dog.
you just gotta take it out. But that's the scary
Yeah.
thing is like, imagine just walking a 160-pound human,
Yeah.
and then they see something that excites them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's strong.
Yeah, they are.
And they just move. He just moves his weight around like but it's so cute. Like I love it. Like I want to wrestle him.
I don't know. It's a bigger commitment than what? It's a bigger commitment than most people think it is.
Financially, they're expensive. She was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"Yeah, we
dude.
spent like $3,000 on him."
Yeah, the dog eats a fucking garbage can of food every week.
Yeah, that too.
you
But they
know?
said he's only snapped one time, and that was because my uncle was in like his food trying to give him more food. he did like the thing that you said, where like
Oh,
they
he
did,
like wall-eyed him? Or he
yeah,
just,
the side eye, and he just went like that. I'm just saying, like, it's not like I ever anticipated happening. I just see all these videos that I get just so like, just dad bonered for, where it's just like such cool training videos of like, there's like this fake house they're in, and like the person, like the trainer, like bangs on the door, like bangs on it, you know, and the dog like is just looking and doing a little bit of whimpering, but it's not barking. And they open the door. He's got like the suit on, and he's like doing things like, "Hey, what's going on? How's it?" You know,
Oh, yeah.
you know. And it's like they don't do anything.
Yeah.
They don't do anything until the fucking owner says something, and it's so lightning quick. I just want one of those dogs so bad.
Yeah, there's like that's how they train horses too. Did you see that? Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
There's a word for it. It's called like, I don't think it's called distraction training or something like that. But like, you know, a horse from the wild, right? You know,
Sure.
you would never walk up to a horse in the wild and be like, "Hey, what's up, horsey?" You know,
Yeah.
because it'll fucking buck you or fucking smack you with its head or something, right?
Give you Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're training a horse, when you're breaking a horse, whatever, that's how they train them. Like they like will teach them not to react, and like the owner will like dance around them and like make loud noises with like pots and pans and shit
Yeah.
until they just have no reaction. And then like it's not really like breaking them, but it's like, you know, you get them used to like the fact like, hey, you're gonna hear loud noises all the time, right? Eventually, it's not gonna bother you.
Right.
You know, you're gonna have people all up in your face all the time,
Right.
and eventually, it's not gonna bother you.
Yeah, it's like this shit.
Nice to see you.
Look at that. It's fine.
Nice dog you have here.
I was like,
He
give me a
doesn't bite?
piece of this man right now.
He does? Oh my god, let's see. Well, I'm not doing anything. Why stay away? Will bite? No.
Such a good dog. Go boy.
I thought that was your breathing for a second. but
I
it's the
know.
camera
Yeah, that's
guy.
why I thought it was your breathing.
Dog, mate. What's his name?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, you wanna come for a walk? Let's walk around.
Just attentive. Doesn't break eye contact.
You ready? Oh, Jesus.
Doesn't let him get close.
Huh? That's a nice dog. He looks after you? You think so?
So awesome.
You trust him? Oh,
Done.
Ooh.
Respond. Oh, that's annoying. That's how far it went. Stupid. I thought I was gonna show him at least rip it into the guy. Like, that's just so good. Like this guy, I watched. Dude, I'm obsessed. I watch this guy like a YouTuber, like any other YouTuber.
Yeah.
Like I. It's so impressive to me that how good like these dogs are at.
He has a Minecraft
Yeah.
pickaxe.
And like just the fact that they stay between the legs and
Oh yeah.
they alert and I'm just saying that's better than any fucking gun.
Down, Suka. I called the police.
Oh, dude, he's frothing. So give me that leg. That's just so I don't know. Like, am I alone here in how cool this is? Like,
No, it is. I mean, okay, so like,
like that doesn't even attack. It's just a deterrent.
yeah.
Look at him. Yes, dude. Just that battle noise, like just get him. Like that's so awesome.
Kill.
So cool.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe because I've just had small dogs my entire life that a not small dog is just so enticing to me.
So I've had German shepherds my entire life.
See, we got that Joe Rogan money. I'm getting that Tibetan Mastiff, that Pokemon of a dog.
Dude, I would get one of those. Hell yeah.
We get like we could be like Siegfried and Roy.
Just have two Tibetan.
This is a good
Mastiffs.
opportunity to once again to let you guys know that we do have a Patreon now.
If you'd like to
If
see
you'd
some
like
big
to-
old good boys on the show,
If you want to help us climb to that, what are they, like $3 million,
they're
give or take?
expensive as fuck.
Very expensive. If you guys want to see us just have matching Tibetan Mastiffs like the besties that we are, feel free to subscribe to that $15 a month. We'd love to have it. I came up with the idea for the dick drawings. Very excited for that. Dick's out. Series 1 of we could do 100. I came to the conclusion we'll do 100.
Mhm.
And you said that you can do not each one differently.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Each are individual.
Yeah.
So you have like the bare
Every single
bone
person will have a single dick drawing that is not like another dick drawing.
on actual paper, not college rules.
On actual paper,
The Dazes Demon one is still the rarest. That is the prototype.
that is the yeah.
That is a one of one. I've decided. So no one else will have that one. So that's a huge honor. But we would love to encompass what we think the show is, which is just kind of a bunch of dick toilet humor.
Yeah.
And Christian has always had it. Christian, for those of you who don't know, is a wonderful artist. Friends and family know that he's done a lot of cool things for local bands and friends. And you designed the senior yearbook cover.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Voted most artistic in high school.
That's right. Yes. And he has always had a knack for just drawing super good pair of dickin' balls.
What can I say?
It's incredible. So if you would like to have a piece of history.
I have an excellent model. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Just in the mirror, just
Every picture will be drawn while he's naked. Yeah.
There you go.
He traces it himself.
No, I was nude
Yeah.
when I made that.
So you get a pen to paper, not a print. And that's what I want to make very clear is these are
No,
not.
yeah, they'll all be like. I'll try to make them all like pretty different.
I
you
might
know,
have
and
to subscribe just so I get one.
Some of them will be pretty creative. I'll try to do as many as I can in color. I'm honestly not very good with color. I failed color theory, but still great artist.
Well, don't plug that. Don't plug that you failed. Hey, I'm here to do your kidney surgery. It took me an extra couple years.
I'm just gonna YouTube it. Actually.
Yeah, I honestly am just gonna eyeball it. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about your father. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. I didn't pass that part of med school, but I tried.
Let me say, okay, I failed color theory because I didn't go to the class.
Oh,
All right.
you just Zuckerberged your way out of that?
Yeah, I just stopped going. I had the best projects in the class, but you know how
They're the
it go.
best.
The best. So yeah, I'll try to make them like all pretty customized.
Nice and framed too.
No requests. You're gonna get whatever the fuck I
Yes,
want to
no
give
requests. These are like they're we're bringing back NFTs, but in real life. I think those are called fucking pictures.
you. They're called works.
It's called art.
arts.
Ever heard of it, Zoomers? You ever heard of this is like it's like when people see a VCR. Kids down Micah one day will be like, "What is this in person NFT? Oh, the painting? You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, we're gonna do that, and we have some T-shirts in the mix here.
Even if you don't want the dick and balls, I'm sending it to you.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Like I said, it's history. Each one will be numbered, autographed by the both of us. Maybe a silly.
Dick pics are never requested.
Yeah.
all right?
Yes, and we will not be contorting to your dick and balls. Do not send us a picture of them. You can, but you're not gonna get the same return. Is all we're saying.
Yeah.
So
If you send me a picture of your dick, I'm gonna make it.
we'll keep it.
intentionally different.
We'll keep it.
It's going in the newsreel.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe we'll make a cool collage.
Just these. It'll be just everyone's dick.
Yeah, it's just cool dick pics. So yeah, I'm just really excited to share that with you guys. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So let's go over the tier list real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, we got 5, 10, 15. You got your fivers. Are
5 is like you don't even love us. Like
five is like we're just begging outside the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You bought me a Coke for the day.
Oh wow! Thanks for my monthly stipend of $5 a month. I can't wait to do Afterpay on Amazon for some Cheetos that you can do now.
And if you do the $5 subscription, you would get the title. You earn the title.
I feel like such a dick for saying that.
You're a dick.
Yeah.
You're a huge dick. Just like the pictures we're gonna
The
send you.
pictures we're gonna send, yes. No, $5 is just a thank you so much for the show, and we appreciate you guys more than you know. You'll absolutely rhymed. We'll get you have your own little shout out at the end of the show, and every new patron subscriber will get a random shout out at the beginning of the show. You guys make this possible, and we just want to give it back to you guys. $10. We have
The titles.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was proud of those.
You were. So we had the Basement Baby.
So the $5 subscriber will be granted the title of Basement Baby.
You are our Basement Baby, which we appreciate you guys hanging out with us down in the basement. $10 is our Basement Buddy tier.
Basement Buddy.
That is obviously you still get the first bit of that. We will be offering secret shows to start once a month. Very excited for that. This is something that will also
We're gonna try to be pretty off the wall with those.
Yeah, we want to use that, essentially just use whatever it is that we can get to kind of bring back. I don't know if it's going to be bits or just more fun, whether it be just trivia shows, drinking games, who cares? It's all for the fun. And if you're going to give us that for the month, we'll make sure that it's worth your while. So you get access to a secret show that'll be every month, and then also we will be posting episodes there 2 days early, which I also am. I'm not nervous to fulfill. I just got to make sure
Jacob's got extra homework.
I got extra homework. I do it for you guys. $15. That's for the sexy sexies. That's for the sexy mommy and daddies, called our basement bay tier.
The basement bay.
And that's where you're gonna get your beautiful hand-drawn dick drawings, along with merch every now and again. Now I will be posting more of that. There'll be more details as the time progresses. Give me a break. I just made this thing. Still learning. But rest assured that each tier definitely goes back to the show. And I feel so dirty talking about this. I feel like we're stripping right now. I feel like
we
I'm
kind
just.
of are. Should you just?
I start getting just
show a little-
please.
yeah.
This was. I wasn't prepared to do an OnlyFans yet. Maybe we'll do that. Who knows? Tasteful nudes. We were talking.
Basement bays get the link to our OnlyFans.
Yeah, we were talking about some sexy holiday calendars. That'd be fun to do.
That would be fun.
That'd be really fun.
Maybe we could do the game show on the what are they called? The private episodes.
Yeah, secret show. That'd be really cool.
We've been toying around with a lot of ideas of like
Yeah.
game shows. I don't know. We can maybe have Jacob do some stunts or something.
Some stunts.
yeah, make you get stung by something. Or
Oh, and I want to make it clear is that I haven't put it on there yet. So if you're seeing it and you're missing it, I don't want to see a comment of just it's not on there. I am also getting a Discord together where I want to hear from you guys as well. Things that you want to see or want us to do within recent things to talk about, videos to share that we will post on the show. So yeah, I just, big things happening. We're trying to get this along, and we want to keep making the best quality content that we can for you guys, as silly as it is. And, we just are happy to give it back to you,
happy to give it back.
all the throw up and dog shit videos that you can ever see. I'm going to have to post more.
We'll make a dog poop on Jacob. I'll throw up on Jacob.
This will just become a beautiful art house video or movie just called The Things We Do for Money.
It's just fucking just deviant,
It's-
horrible things.
We just turn into Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville.
No.
I can't.
Their dick and balls are broken.
Today we're gonna have Christian. Is that good, Steve-O?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
He's gonna shoot a 22 into my beanbag. Right on. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it'll be fun though. Hopefully.
Maybe we get to a point where I trust you enough to where you just tat up the chest mid-show.
Yeah, we could do that at a show. Yeah, that'd be great.
Just turn me into your little doodle pad. Your little slutty doodoo.
That's
your
I mean,
doodoo pad.
At the if we can't come up with an idea, then that's always an idea, right? Just private.
Do you see
video
how
of
we
Jake-
say things? Do you see how we say things that we should say in private and not on camera? Like
You
if we
mean
can't
me?
if we can't figure out anything to do, fuck it. We'll just fucking wing it.
I'll just
and
tattoo this guy or something.
Right.
I'll just
right. Hey man,
put
I'm
something permanent on
I'm
his
sure.
body.
I mean, hey, you guys can justify spending $100 to go see Gabriel Iglesias. I can promise you, not all of his shows are top tier, right? I mean, for God's sakes.
Yeah. You go there for hero and then you
We're
leave.
so bad. Can you imagine if we were just in front of executive? Like, this is, all right. We have a show that sometimes I'm a little hungover. Sometimes it's great. I might bomb a couple. Shit.
Sometimes I kick
We
him
have
in the
a
balls.
Patreon. Anyways, here's a video of some dog shit. Now, how do we promote it? That's our sales
How
pitch.
do we
yeah.
monetize this bitch?
Yeah, those DC movies are gonna give me fucking Alzheimer's. I'm just so confused as to what's going on at this point. I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to see Robert Pattinson in the new Batman, and it's just like, Grandpa, it's Michael Cera now. Come on, it's been Michael Cera. It's like, no, wait. This is that super sad dementia song starts playing in my head. You ever listen to that song? The audio visualization of what Alzheimer's and dementia
I don't
is.
wanna.
It's such a bummer. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
So it's this really cool video on YouTube. It's 6 hours long, and it literally represents each stage of
Oh my god.
yeah. And it's like,
Just give us a taste. Just give us a taste of the last.
well,
life.
everyone's heard the. That you want to talk about that? Yeah, let's bum everybody.
Oh
out.
my god.
Yeah. I think I have it. Yeah, I was drunk and I spelled dementia song.
Damn, you got dementia?
Yeah. So it's like everyone's heard this shit before. This is the one that is on all the TikToks and the scary the skinwalker memes. This one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
so it starts so like, so it's supposed to represent like
Just play like full dementia. Like I'm demented.
well,
as
hold
fuck
on.
Now.
So yeah, so I'll show you. So it's like stage 1. Here we experience the first signs of memory loss. The stage is like a beautiful daydream, the glory of old age and recollection, the last of the great days. So you get like a lot of like
Yeah.
so it's just old music that you remember. Stage 2 is the self-realization and awareness that something is wrong with the refusal to accept that. More effort is made to remember so memories can be more long form with a little more deterioration in quality. The overall personal mood is generally lower than the first stage and at the point before confusion starts setting in. So so it like there's pauses in between. So it's like you're still kind of there, you know what I mean? So then I just don't want to get copyright strike on this, so I'll just play like little bits. Here we are. So stage 3. Here we are presented with some of the last coherent memories before confusion fully rolls in and the gray mist form and fade away. It took me next year to graduate high school, guys. Give me a fucking second. Finest moments have been remembered. The musical flow and place is more confused and tangled. As we progress, some singular memories become more disturbed, isolated, broken, and distant. These are the last embers of awareness before we enter the post-awareness stages. So, still kind of there, echoey. Like you're still trying your damnedest to like hold on to it. So we get kind of more towards the end of stage 3. So it's like, it's really cool. I don't know. I thought it was a really cool.
I want to hear full blown dementia.
You'll get there. Can we?
Are you gonna read through every single thing?
Yes.
You're totally getting striked.
Yeah. No, this isn't gonna. I just can't play every. Yeah. Stage 4 is post awareness. Stage 4 is where serenity and the ability to recall singular memories gives way to confusion and horror. It's the beginning of the eventual process where all memories begin to become more fluid through entanglements, repetition, and rupture.
Ugh.
So it's like, ooh.
This is fucking lame. I'm sorry.
It's lame?
This is lame as fuck.
Why?
Because it's not what it's claiming to be.
What do you mean?
Because this isn't like medical.
No, this
is like someone's art project.
It literally is just an art project. We're almost there.
That's what I'm saying. Just give me fucking.
We're almost there.
Okay.
Stage 5.
All right.
Hold my hand.
Do I have a dementia?
No.
Who are you?
Post-awareness
Where am I?
stage 5, confusion and horror. The more extreme entanglements, repetition, and rupture can give way to calmer moments. The unfamiliar may sound and feel familiar. This time is often spent only in the moment, leading to isolation. Again, I want to make it very clear. I watched a good 3 hours of this.
Okay.
So it's like now we're like barely anything is like rememberable. And you would feel
Sounds peaceful.
well, yeah. It's kind of like, I don't know, what do you take from this sound?
This is like what's playing in the back of my head at all times.
Oh no. Is this why I have to remind you when we're doing the show?
This is when I have to just make sure I don't let the intrusive thoughts win.
Yeah. And you're going to be really mad at stage 6. Post-awareness stage 6 is without description.
Is stage 6 just silence? Oh.
It's just like, but each of the paintings, I watched this thing from the creator. I read this thing that each painting also like in the thing also represents something. Like for the fact here that you can no longer see the painting is like a thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's essentially at the end, it's just nonsense. And then yes, the last part.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah. So, and then and if you look it up, if you really are curious, all of them have a title, and it's just as time progresses.
That's what I'm saying. It's the description, okay, so I understand if they were oh, okay, and your auditory senses are gonna start to suffer a little bit, and this is what's gonna happen.
No,
This is
they're
how
not.
you know what I did see? I will tell you that I saw something kind of in the same wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Which was also, I think it was dementia or Alzheimer's or something. And there's I don't remember what I saw it on. It was Vice or something like that, or what's that other one, Lad Bible or something.
Sure.
It was something like that. And what it is, it's essentially this. I almost want to call it a horror house, kind of like what you go 13th floor type of deal.
Sure.
But not quite. But I feel like you might have seen it, and it's basically a house that's meant to make you feel like you're a demented old person.
Oh, that's horrifying.
And it's I kind of want you to find it because it's really weird. but that it makes more sense. So like the first thing they do.
Okay, go ahead. I want to interject and say that this isn't just like an auditory thing. It's literally just supposed to represent the deterioration of your brain.
Exactly. And that's why I want you to see this video, is because it's not just auditory. That was just auditory, and I guess kind of visual with the paintings.
Right.
But this thing that they're doing is like, so like what they do is like they first, like when they walk into this room and they put these like really like cumbersome like mittens on the people walking in, and then they put a headset on them that's just blaring like random white noise or like people talking or like random shit, right? You know, stuff you would hear like normally, but if you're an old person, you're phasing in and out, paying attention and, you know, coherency, right? So it's doing that in their head, or it would just be like just dead silent, right? And so they walk into this room, and it looks like a living room, but like stuff is just kind of just a little wrong. Not like it's like wrong like in the way like there's like shower towels like on the dinner table, you know, or like, you know, the floor mat is like rolled up and like placed on the wall or some shit. Like stuff just kind of doesn't make perfect sense, you know. So like, and then what they do is they make them wear these shoes that basically dig into your feet, right? Like it causes you like pain to like walk around. Okay, they put these mittens on, headset, shoes, right? And then there's like random lights in the house. You know, like bright, like almost like disco lights, like, you know, different colors and shit like that, that are just really distracting. And then sometimes it'll be like flashy or something. And then like this is what they do. So they walk into the room, and then the guy opens up your headset. He says, "Find something useful to do." And then he closes and he puts your headset back on. You're supposed to go find something useful to do. And then you
didn't dream this? This is a real thing?
It's a real thing. And then this lady like goes and she's like, okay, so she sees the clothes on like the table or something, right? So she's like, okay, I guess I'll fold these clothes, you know? So she tries to fold the clothes, and then she puts them in a pile, and then the guy comes over and like picks them up and moves them like back to how they were on the table, you know? You know? And then like the other guy like tries to vacuum or something, you know? And then it's basically, so it's supposed to like mimic that, like, you know, like old people try to be useful, right? So it's supposed to be like, you know, like, but like, grandma, you're doing it wrong. Like, stop what you're doing. Let me have it. Like that kind of thing. You know?
I feel guilty even hearing this.
It's
like,
really eerie. I want you to find the video, but
what is it? Is it like a social experiment?
yeah, just type in like mimicking Alzheimer's or something like that.
Oh, I can't spell, man. Come on.
Do you want me to type it?
Wait, I didn't. No, I got it. You got the soundboard. Okay, this job means a lot to me.
Soundboard.
Sexy feet, by the way.
I'm here. What else we got?
So remember, when you put down one mother, you put down mothers all over the world.
Remember?
Let's see.
I'm feeling extremely horny.
So
I think it's no.
We got like 30 more seconds to look for this.
Hold on.
And if we can't find it, we could talk about it next time. But like, you make it sound like it's a haunted house.
It almost kind of is.
I don't ever want to be that old, man. I'm just saying, hey, for future family, when you find this video, when you stumble across the old archives, when the cyborgs allow you your time on the internet, just if I start going, what's that? What was your name? Just you know, put me out Old Yeller style. I can't do it, because that is the scariest like thought. The way that you described that,
Yeah,
was so.
it's weird. The whole thing is the whole experience looks strange. Fuck, man. I really wish I could find it. I'm probably not gonna be able to find it this episode, but rest assured, like, I'll be happy to bum you guys all out next episode.
Yeah, every time I've told someone about that video, it just bums everybody out. Well, I think it's cool. I thought you would have appreciated it because it was an art piece, and the guy worked really hard on it.
I believe that. But my thing, it's okay. So it's like, if you're just, I don't know. It's kind of like what you said, like where it's not just an auditory thing, right? So it's like music and paintings are only going to take you so far, right? Yeah, it's going to bum you. I think all that's meant to do is make you feel like eerie, you know, like you're supposed to be like, ooh, you know. But it's like poetic, not in a bad way, but it's like you could tell the dude was just like, and this is when the darkness sets in. You know?
It wasn't off of his astute observation. He did a lot of work with like medical records and like psychiatry. Yeah, he did. I'm saying, look, man, there are good artists just like you in this world. Not everyone half-asses everything on a project.
I'm not saying that, and I'm sorry if I'm coming off as a douchebag.
You are. It's very
I'm sorry.
impressive.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just saying, like,
Go sit in the corner and think about what you said.
no. I'm saying, I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying it was artsy fartsy, and I'm just like, okay, I get it. Like like I said, I knew exactly where it was going.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I was like, it's gonna be silence at the end.
Yeah.
Like I knew that was coming.
You're the kind of kid when we go on a field trip and there's a magician. You're the kind of kid that's like, nah, that's not behind it's in his sleeve, bro. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're that kid.
can't be
you
amazed.
like to,
I hate amazement and wonder.
You're the guy that keeps me up at 2 a.m. to tell me about fucking Lord of the Rings lore. But you're also the guy that just takes big fat dumps on the whimsical nature that is the human spirit.
Oh my god.
And I can't sit here idly by anymore.
Oh, stop. Dementia House? Did I find it?
The Dementia House. Damn cool band name. Did you find it? I've allotted way more time into this. And I want to show you something scarier than dementia.
Oh, great. Let me do one more search.
All right, one more. It's okay. They're at home listening on the way to work or...
Do something entertaining.
Oh, God. So we have a Patreon. All right, I think your time is done, sir. He's still scrolling.
Yeah, no, I think I'm done.
Yeah, we're done.
I'll have
So
to find it.
this actually happened recently. This happened this year, and I really hope you haven't seen it. But it's probably this is nightmare fuel for sure for my fear of multiple irrational
I have
fears.
seen it.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Oh god damn, this shit's insane. You think they're okay?
No,
You think anyone was in there?
probably.
So that was a gas leak
Yeah.
at a residential home, clear as day, and I've never seen a house blow up before. I guess is why this feels so surreal and terrifying to me.
What
Can
do
you-
you think? What do
can
you
you-
think set it off?
A gas leak.
No, I know, but like there's the gas. But
So from what I read, someone was working on the house, but he wasn't there at the time. He went. I thought it was this guy for a second, but I guess in the video it's not. But I guess maybe on the other side, there's like I don't know, like a handyman service doing something, and they left like they essentially had like an open gas line or whatever, and someone in the house either probably had like I don't fucking know, fucking candle lit or. You know how it is, and then just explodes. Like that's a fucking mushroom
that's
cloud.
the roof of the house.
That's
right
the
there.
roof of the house going about 80 feet in the air. I'll tell you this much: I'd rather be in the house than come home to find that house. I'm at that
Why?
point. At that point, dude, that's my whole life in there.
Yeah, but you're getting a fucking fat check. After
Are
that.
you?
Yes. The fucking handyman blew up my house.
Yeah, that just makes me sad because this definitely happened like right before Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the bummer episode.
I know, man. Why do you keep doing this to us?
So my grandfather got dementia on Christmas, and these guys lost their house on Christmas. Can you imagine being like, I can't come into work today?
Imagine that there's like someone in the attic and they're just fucking flying.
like holy fuck, like Indiana Jones when he got in the fridge to save himself from the nuke. Like, do you remember that?
Yeah.
It's like the guy knew it was about to go off, so he just goes into like a trunk in the attic, and you just see one trunk just fly away.
Oh my god.
Hey man, I'm gonna need you to cover my shift at work tomorrow. My fucking house exploded.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
Your house exploded.
Okay, well, we're really busy. Okay, well, I'm really missing my cat because it fucking incinerated.
Well, my family, You
I
can
guess-
ask my family. You can't because they blew up.
This looks like in the proper context, this would be like in a family vacation movie. Like that could have been like the Griswolds.
It looks fake at first.
It does. It looks really fake, but I think that's because we've only seen situations like this in movies and TV shows. Yeah, that's not fucking fake, dude.
That's not fake.
There's the roof. I really hope no. If anyone knows about this video, can somebody please tell me that there wasn't someone in that house.
You're gonna get a message just like, "Hey, man, I'm sorry to break it to you."
Oh
but
my God. That's like
the
one of those
whole
things.
family was in that house. There was family visiting in that house too.
That's like one of those things where, like, this is why, like, I lock the when I'm home alone and I go to take a piss, I lock the door and I check behind the shower. You know what I'm saying? Because of that irrational fear that someone's there. And now, ever since I've seen this video, I'm just afraid that my house is gonna blow up. It happens so quick.
It is. The thing is like, you know how like when your oven's on or whatever, how it starts to smell like rotten eggs.
Yeah.
You know that's done on purpose, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Like they intentionally make it smell bad so that way you notice it.
I learned that on Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Did they really say that on Avatar?
There was yeah. There's a when he goes to the air temple and he finds like those people who live in the air temple, but they're not airbenders, but they're all like steampunk.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they like talk about how they purposely make it smell like rotten eggs.
Oh.
Yeah, like there's like a whole combustion thing. Like that's like the thing that's like the ex machina that does whatever at the end of the episode.
So
I was watching the dementia video and then my house blew up. And then my house blew up.
Someone's house blew up.
That's cool. Do you want to
dog shit on my lap?
Do you want to see the most oppressive thing
Girlfriend puked
before we
herself.
round out the episode? Do you want to see the most oppressive thing?
Two-way?
Yeah, you do. This guy's cool.
Oh my God.
So, you remember
Oh.
You remember vaping?
Yeah.
You remember when
When not vaping. Like,
No, we're talking
vaping.
like the guy that's like, yeah, I got the $80 rig with my cotton candy.
The Subaru drivers.
Super fucking lame. I feel bad for saying that because one of our super fans, Steven, was a big vapor, but
Appreciate you, Steven.
appreciate you a lot, but
that shit's lame.
yeah, you could have just stopped at the Mazda RX-7 to be a cool guy, is all I'm saying. These people are the worst people of all time. I think Kanye would say that he hates these people. You know what I mean? And he has a threshold for love, and he probably hates these people right here. So I think that society is going in the right direction with these little things because they're not obnoxious, and that's the thing. If you were vaping, like, and I'm talking like the big clouds, like that shit. And it all comes from when we were all like the what are we Gen X?
I don't know. We're millennials.
Millennials.
Yeah.
So like the millennial lust to go to hookah bars at 18 just so you could go do something, like that's where this started.
Yeah.
Like I remember there being so much hookah in my life between the ages of like 17 and 19, right?
Yeah.
And there's these dudes that just buy these big machines. They're big too. They're like the width of like a beer bottle. And it's like you don't even have to do it. And it's like, you know. There was conventions for these things.
Yep.
Check this shit out. This guy's never touched a woman in his life. That is so lame. That's not even cool. Like
The only cool one I thought was like where he chest bumped it and it split into four. That was kind of neat.
Disagree.
I think I sent you something similar to this, or probably this exact video recently, and I was just like, I hate how fucking lame it is and cool it is at the same time.
Only you think that though.
No, because I think so like I don't think that the fact that there's a dude here like going like like making like making a dude like making it do tricks and shit. But I think it's cool to see smoke do that or vape do that.
This is something that I would look at one time at the Renaissance Fair. Like, and be like, oh, that's cool.
That was interesting.
But this guy doesn't work at the Renaissance Fair.
Right. This guy probably doesn't even work there.
Yeah, I guarantee you, though, have you ever been to one of these shops before? Like the vape shops?
Yeah.
It's only filled with dudes that do this. Like, I remember seeing there was one by Imperial Outpost where we used to play D&D.
Yeah.
It was right next door. And it was a shop like this where it's just a long room with just a bunch of like shit on the, like that. Like yeah. And it was always dudes that just, they didn't even look like they worked there, but they were doing shit like this.
I remember.
It looks like a CrossFit for vape people. Like, and this guy, and it's like that. Like, that's just so dramatic. You hear him, like when he like.
Thanks.
Yeah. It's just. Does anyone think that's cool outside of the first initial?
that's like-
You know what this is? I'm sorry. This is the same thing like when I like as an adult and I have a basketball and we're like I don't know why I have a basketball. Maybe we're like a family barbecue and I go, "Hey Christian, check it out," because I could spin it on my finger. And what's your initial response?
It's like, oh, cool.
And what if I keep doing it?
Like, I get it.
Right. And that's what drives me insane is that this guy works on it.
Yeah.
What a shitty thing to work on.
That's what I'm saying. To me, that's like on the same level as like the dudes who always have the butterfly knife, right?
Yeah.
Who's just flipping a butterfly knife around, or like fucking who else? What else?
The kids from high school that would just walk around and fucking.
Oh, the fucking hand tutting assholes.
Yeah, the guys that would just.
If
be
you
in the-
ever did that, I hated.
It was
you.
always just some dude at lunch, and he was always by himself, and he had like a Cookie Monster hat.
Yep.
And he was just like fucking.
I remember one time at lunch, there was this kid. I can't remember his name, but I fucking hated this kid.
We went to high school together. I feel like I have to keep saying that for people who are confused, but
There was this kid. I remember he had like the fucking gloves on too at lunch. We didn't even really talk to this kid, right? But he was friends with someone in our group, right? Sort of like they had been to a rave together or something at one time.
Sure.
You know? So he was like not even sitting with us. He was just standing there, like trying to be included or something, right? And he's fucking doing the fucking, whatever shit. And I remember he was sitting next to me and I was like, I grabbed his hands and I put him down.
that's
I was like,
alpha
don't
move
do
right
that,
there.
dude.
That's a Tate move right there. Dude.
I was just like, don't do that.
That's
dude.
Cobra Tate right there. That was fucking ball. He's a stranger to you. You don't know him.
I didn't know this kid.
And you just put his
I
hands.
put his hands down and he stopped and walked away and I was like,
Yeah.
fucking finally.
I heard a comment recently from someone about this show that they're like, oh, you guys tend to get a little cynical. Like, don't you? And I'm like, you know what? First of all, I'm sorry that maybe I learned earlier than you did that stuff is just bare bones cringe. And it's just like, like, honestly, I'm so sick of just this whole like, well, it's their thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's stupid. Like, it's just, that's your thing? What do you fucking do tech decks as well as a grown adult? Like, that's the dumbest shit. You know what I mean? This is the guy.
I have a Fushigi ball.
Yeah, just fuck. That is like, those fucking guys, the yo-yo guys,
The yo-yo
the
guys.
fucking card trick pick a card at fucking lunch guy. I'm trying to fuck females. Like, you think
You mind, bro? I'm kissing this girl right now.
I'm doing PDA with this girl right now. I'm about to bust in my shorts before third period, and you're over here just like
Dog, my zipper was killing me.
Yeah.
And now it's not. Thanks.
This guy has been doing this for years. And you know that every party he's in, right there, that's like you walk out to have a cigarette, smoke cigarettes like an adult if you're going to smoke anything, or just these. They don't bother nobody. They're very subtle. But if you're the guy at Applebee's when this was okay to just go, "Ugh," and just do a smoke screen, Pokemon style, you know what I mean? Like you're such a inconsiderate douchebag.
I mean, we smoked pipes.
We did.
I don't regret it.
I don't.
I smoked a wood pipe in college in the snow with my pea coat on because I'm a fucking.
This is why we have no
Fancy
friends
lad.
outside of us because we're so judgmental. But
we got our stuff too. Whatever. I'm allowed to hate people. Fuck you.
yeah, you know what? That's the thing. Okay, where's my country gone, Christian? I think that you should be able to just be a goddamn hater for no
be
reason.
an American and hate a few people.
Honestly,
don't do crimes.
Just be a goddamn.
hate.
Just hate.
You could dislike
just
people.
Hate. You're totally allowed to do that, and people will be like, "Whoa, if you got nothing nice to say." The universe gave me the internet. Okay. If you think I'm not gonna just go on anonymous TikTok accounts and be like, what do you have, SIDS? When I see you post a fucking vape video?
Fucking Jacob.
What?
SIDS is not what you think it is. We went over this.
Oh, that's the dead one. They're dead. So
SIDS,
that,
if you have SIDS, you're dead.
you're dead.
That's
Which one am I thinking of?
sudden infant death syndrome is SIDS, which means a baby. You know what SIDS is really?
What?
Oh man.
What?
SIDS is just the blanket term that they use to describe a baby that died of like being smothered by its blanket,
Oh.
or like it fell, or like
Oh.
it choked on its binky, or like it just stopped breathing in its sleep. Like they just say SIDS so they don't have to be like the parent dropped the baby,
It's like
or
when-
the parent fucking burritoed this baby into a coma. Like,
Wow, I clearly didn't show their asses up on TikTok because they're probably thinking the same thing. Like, what am I thinking of?
you're thinking of
FAS.
fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy has. Yeah. This guy had cigarettes blown on him his face while his mother was breastfeeding, and now he's like, I have to portray this to the fucking
His
world.
mom's teeth just.
This guy saw Doctor Strange and was like, yeah, and he's stoked on it. This is the same kind of energy that parkour dudes give off.
Yeah, dude. Oh, parkour was one of them too.
Oh yeah, but those fucking guys, yeah.
At least they were athletic.
Yeah, do a fucking kickflip or something like that. Fucking, I can run, kinda. What else annoyed me? I had them, but Heelys at an older age were kind of annoying. I got rid of my Heelys before freshman year of high school.
Yeah, same. I think I had Heelys like 7th or 8th grade, and then I got rid of them.
And I want to make it clear, we've already said it. We were too cringy.
We were
boys.
lame as fuck,
Yeah,
too,
we were
in our
super
own
lame.
ways.
And I've said on multiple occasions, I would put a bullet in my mouth before I even look at my old Facebook.
I used to bring a bass guitar to school, and I suck at bass.
I wrote poetry in the school library for my girlfriend, and it was horrible.
Yeah.
So don't think that we're on some high horse. But if anyone needs to tell you this, it's okay to just be a goddamn hater.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
You can think some stuff is lame, and you can talk about it.
I used to ride rollerblades. I was a
That's
fruit
where
bear.
conversations used to come from. Hey, that guy looks like a fucking idiot.
Right.
Just, you know,
It's
he
either-
does, right? Or no, he doesn't. I think that's cool.
And
Cool,
why would I
let's
want?
talk
And
about
no. And if you're gonna disagree with me, I'm not even gonna hang out with you. And that
it. No, I'm the opposite.
is how the party system works.
I'm the opposite. I'm like, oh, you disagree with me? Let's argue.
Yeah, you get off on it.
Yeah, dude.
You get so you would confront this guy in person.
I'd be like, hey, man.
Hold
no,
on.
like I would just do what I fucking did to the
be
kid.
serious. Be serious, all right? Be serious. Scenario, okay? So you're on a date, right? And you're like on a date. You're at like Westgate or something like that.
Okay.
And you're at one of those. You know how there's like all those bars that have like the patios, but it's just like the way you're sitting, like the bar.
Yeah.
Or like the walkways right here. So you're on a date, right? This guy's walking back and forth. His friends are filming him, and he's doing this shit while you're on the date. I want your honest opinion. Do you say something to him?
Do I say something?
In all seriousness, does it affect you that
How
much?
drunk am I?
You're on your second beer,
Second beer? No, I wouldn't say anything.
but he is a conversation piece in
Fourth
your
or
date.
fifth beer? I would say something.
But he's at least a conversation piece in your.
Let me say this. Like, so if he, like you said, like just fucking smoke screens like the crowd to where like I have to smell it,
Yeah.
right? I would say something.
Yeah.
I would be like, I don't know. I would say like, hey man, that's really fucking lame. You know what you're doing? You know, you're the only one that here that thinks that's cool, and that guy that's recording you. You know, or I would fucking do my other favorite thing, which is just belittle people because I am myself and am little.
Yeah, you got the
I
Napoleon
got the
syndrome.
small man syndrome.
Yeah.
And like if I saw like something going on, like he was doing that, I'd probably just in the back just oh
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd be, yeah,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Yeah. Oh, just be such a dick.
yeah,
dude.
just like sarcastically like stoked like.
I got to think about it really long and hard before I say something. No, for sure. Like I remember when I was doing comedy, like I would specifically plan things to say.
Yeah.
If someone interrupted me.
Uh-huh.
And one of my favorite things ever was just going, oh, do you know this one? That was my favorite one. You know what I mean? Like, because I love being that dick. You know what I mean? So would I say something? No, but this is something I wanted to bring up is that one thing I love to do on a first date is I love to people watch.
Oh yeah.
Because it really shows you what kind of person the person across from you is.
Sure. Oh, like you do it with the person? Like you let them know.
Like I'm gonna
like this is an activity now?
right.
Like,
No. So it's just like we see this guy, right? Like so here's what I would do, right? It doesn't matter how many beers because I'm
Oh,
non-confrontational.
so you just do the like, look at this fucking guy.
Yeah. So I'm just like, get a load of this guy, and it's just like if they're like, oh yeah, like whatever, like fine.
Yeah.
But one thing I love on
Uh-huh.
a date is to people watch and to like Mystery Science Theater 3000 like society.
Just commentary.
yeah.
on it.
So if they're just like,
just like
bro-
speed round roasting.
like if I hear like a Blake Vapes reference, I'm like, okay, this is a cool person. Like this person, I think that everyone.
because of Blake Vapes.
No, I'm saying like if you make like a joke back.
Okay.
Like if you like, so if I'm on a date and I
Yeah,
see this,
dude.
no, and they like chime in or like they
Yeah.
say something like that, maybe they're just like, oh, he has SIDS, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna marry this person because they don't know what that is either, apparently. No, but like, so that's what I look for. Like, this is a weird transition into dating, but
No, I think that's actually very fair. I mean, yeah, you do if you put it on someone to like have to voice their kind of unadulterated like opinion on stuff.
Right.
Like you learn a lot.
do I
want to
hear racist comments? Absolutely not. But like, do I want to hear some fun pokes?
Well, you might hear a racist comment and then you'll know.
Yeah.
And then you'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to test the waters with people, but I definitely think that
That's a good idea.
most people would agree that you got to have some kind of funny bone.
Yeah, man. I'm not.
Like if you see this and I'm like, oh, get a load of this fucking guy, and they're like, stop stop, don't say anything. I'm like, what is he gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, he's fucking smokes a vape. He probably can't even barely stand. Like, he fucking.
What did you say at the sushi place the other day?
What?
What did you say? I can't remember. You said something that we went to go get sushi.
Oh, so Christian has this thing with me where like, he really analyzes everything that I say, and I have this horrible problem, and a lot of people can contest to this, that I just don't know what to say, when to say it, like appropriate times. And like I didn't think anything of it. So you have someone who never analyzes and someone who over analyzes, and we're going out to lunch. We went to a revolving sushi place. And we're just eating, and like it's like one of those things where, you know, like when food is so good, you have like that comfortable silence, you know. So I literally pull something off like the belt, the conveyor belt, and I'm about to eat it, and I just go like, what did I say? I was like, tiger uppercut, like
Yeah,
because it was a tiger roll. Yeah, so I was like, tiger uppercut.
Yeah, like fuck. it's just
Sagat's not even
I
Japanese,
know,
bro.
I know, but it's just funny because I know that's where it came from in your head.
Yeah, that's like the equivalency of just like bowing.
I know
like,
I know the parallels that you drew in your brain.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah.
It's just funny, but he says that right in front of like the sushi guy. The guy's just over here cutting sushi, and Jacob's like, tiger uppercut.
I didn't like side eye. I almost did it. I'm not gonna have that on fucking camera. Did you see that? You're like, I just stopped it. I just stopped. Oh my
should've
god!
done it. You should've
I just
done it.
watched Christmas Story 2, and I don't care what anyone says. The fa ra 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 is the funniest fucking part in that whole movie. Primarily because not only are they obscenely racist, and that's what it used to be on media. But the fact, I didn't know this, but the lady who plays the mom, like when she does her silly little quirky laughs and stuff like that, she's just breaking character. Like that's not in the script.
Oh really?
Yeah, so she's just laughing. It's like the scene where he's like trying to put the leg back together.
Yeah.
It's funny, but like to actors, you're supposed to act like you're pissed off at your husband.
Right.
But like when it breaks, like you can see her in the back, like she just turns like she's like doing an SNL skit. So
Yeah.
like when they bring out the duck and she like screams,
Yeah.
that's like real. And then it's like, oh, he's smiling at me. He's like, oh, okay, and just like cuts the head off. Like that's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And the fact that the I'm assuming he's like the manager of the restaurant owner is like, no. You say fa la 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 la, and then they're like, oh, okay, fa ra ra ra. Like it's just so fucking fun. It's like when they had the lady in Airplane, that like the old lady. She's like, I could speak jive. You know what I mean? Come on with it, Slim. Like it's just like it's shit's so fucking funny.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
And look, you could be the most progressive person of all time. That's fucking fine. Good for you. You gotta chuckle at it every
You
now
gotta
and then.
laugh.
You gotta laugh. And like, so this is
And
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
sometimes
So,
not PC stuff is really
it's fucking
really funny.
hilarious. And this goes back to the fucking vape guy. You can't get mad at me when if my friend did this, I have no problem being like, that was fucking stupid.
Yeah, like when Jacob showed me the fucking stupid ass dementia video.
Yeah.
I'm straight up just that was dumb.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I appreciate that you appreciate it.
Yeah.
I didn't, but
Yeah, clearly. You didn't like it.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna get dementia now.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna be the friend with dementia.
Does it run in your family?
I
I don't think it does for me.
I don't know. Honestly, my grandma's kind of starting to forget some stuff, but
I feel like though that's just kind of old age, right?
maybe.
I mean, I forget a
it's
lot
one
of
those
things.
things. It's just like if it's coming eventually. You know?
See, I never want to be talked to like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, no, dude.
I don't want to be in the other room and I'm just like drooling and they're like, we gotta fucking take Papa out, right? Like we gotta, you know what I mean? Like I'm just like at that point, I'm just like,
No,
you
dude,
know,
you just keep talking.
$1
You
million
just-
baby me and just
Just remember the profanities. That's at least.
I can't. You know what though? I can't wait to be old.
Fuck you, grandson.
And I had this thought too, because my mom, so like she jokes, but she's just like, oh, like I can live with you, right? Like I always talk about like, oh, like if we ever get like money and stuff like that, she's like, oh, I come live with you, right? And I'll look her right in the face, like, no, I'll never let my mom live with me. I'm sorry, I love her so very much. She's one of my favorite people of all time. Never, like she's not like the only person who's living with me, if no one else can watch them or like take care of them, is my brother Ethan. Other than that, no one else. Like I can't do it. So that's what I'm saying. Before you, I'm sorry.
No,
That's why I'm
sorry.
saying, like, I'm saying it on record right now. I'm so ready to just move into the home.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my little gang of dudes.
Just hang out with all your old guy friends.
Look, I love visiting my grandma. She's in a home and they got like a fucking barber shop in there. They get 3 square meals a day. They do their fucking rec shit. I'm just there to dress cool, hang
You
out
know
with the
what?
boys.
you're right, because you gotta imagine like when we're old, like they're gonna have like fucking game systems in those bitches, right?
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Imagine just old timer, just fucking Street Fighter tournament, like,
That'd be cool.
right?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You know what I like to think about?
Just ultimate frisbee with old people.
I was thinking about this today. Is like we're definitely gonna like not have the same racism and bigotry that like the previous generation had when they're old. So it's like I like to think about like progressive old people. Like that kind of makes me laugh. It's just like I like to think of the retirement home in like 40 years they're gonna have like a non-binary bathroom. Like that's so funny to me. You know, like it's just cool to
like, where
no. Like it's just like cool to see that like, you know, because you have like like I have a trans cousin. And he is female to male. And I love my great grandmother. But there's no fucking way in hell that she's stoked on my cousin, right? I'm sure she loves her or him. I'm sorry. I know. Him. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's always there, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right? Right. So it's like like it makes me it's I say funny, but it almost makes me kind of feel good to just think like how inclusive our elderly generation will be.
Yeah, dude, we're all just gonna be
like it's a complete 180.
We're gonna be the same.
Yeah,
we're all just gonna be white t-shirts and blue jeans.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we're all gonna look the same.
Can you promise me that when our kids are just sick of taking care of us, like we go together?
What do you mean? Like go to the home together?
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
That'd be cool, right?
That would be cool.
Can we bunk? You think?
Probably.
I would love to like slam ass
Damn,
together. Not like together, but like we're just those two cool old guys.
Damn, we're just
like our wives are dead, and we're just like bedtime.
We're just the kimono old guys.
Yeah,
with martinis just all the time.
Yeah, we're like the Van Wilder old guys. You know what I mean? Like we slam ass.
It's like the Hefner robes.
Like, look. People could say like, oh, you have no idea. Because I do get really sad at how much society takes. Hold on. It does make me sad that our previous generation that did not grow up with the technology that we did. Like my biggest platform is I wish there was a charity to help out elderly people who have gotten scammed. Like that's big, you know what I mean? And it's like I know that there is some horrible shit that goes on in these homes. Like I'm definitely not putting that like on the back burner. You know, my great grandmother before she passed away, God bless her, you know, she had home nurses that were definitely stealing from her. Like it is sad, right? But right now, in my able 28-year-old body, nothing sounds more fun than having a shitty breakfast, followed by going bowling or playing bridge. Or you know what I mean? Like
Bridge.
I don't even want to like clock into work every day.
Dude, we just play like Magic the Gathering. Like
yeah, dude.
That's gonna be our bridge.
That's gonna be the thing. Like, it's gonna be a bunch of like just shaky
Magic
hand.
the Gathering. It's gonna be fucking Just Dance on the TV in the living room.
You're gonna fuck with me though, because I definitely feel like I'm gonna have more like brain like reduction than you as an old I feel like
I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm burning.
You're gonna cheat at Warhammer when we're older. Yeah, you're totally gonna cheat because my vision's gonna go. I wear glasses already, you know what I mean? So it's like my vision's gonna go. Like I'm gonna be like, "What did I roll?" And you're like, "Oh, ones."
Oh, ones.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh, fiddle pop sticks."
No, I definitely see our.
Go get Randy. How are they doing today? I don't say him. wait.
Ask him how his grand person is doing.
Yeah. See, I can't wait for that.
I can't wait for it, dude.
I just want to be.
I'm going the opposite direction where I'm always like, dude, I can't wait to say whatever the fuck I want.
I know, and there's like, oh, he's so crazy.
Yeah, I'm just like, and then I go party,
right?
You know, like party harder than all my grandkids.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So no, I'm definitely down to live in like a swingers neighborhood, like as an old person.
I don't think it goes without saying, but those old people are nasty, bro.
I
like shattered the grand illusion, like to my mom. That 100% old people in homes fuck like crazy.
Yeah, dude.
They have so many STDs in them. It's a real thing.
STDs?
Yeah. Like old people get like herpes and the clap and shit like that because they're fucking each other. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. And for people who don't believe me, look it up. Statistically, I would say like STDs, you got ASU, and then you got like retirement homes.
Damn.
For sure. Like, yeah, dude, because what else you have going on?
I get, but aren't they like seeing the doctor all the fucking time? Like,
yeah, but that's what the doctor's like.
I guess like if your immunity goes, like you're just catching.
Mabel,
right?
how the fuck did you get the herpes? Like, you know? Yeah, she was getting double piped by Roger and Ernest. Like,
Just DP'd in the lunch.
Yeah, and I bet you after Ernest fucking tag teamed with this boy, his fucking grandkids probably came over.
God, dude.
Like, what else?
That's why old people's rooms always smell weird.
They do smell weird. I love my grandmother. God rest her. But yes.
Fuck, man. Yeah, dude. I really, whatever. I'll take a little bit of the clap when I'm old. Who cares? If we all got it, who cares?
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. What will?
You mean our clap?
Yeah, no.
Our herpes?
Jacob Jr., what the fuck are you talking about when I move on? I'm going out with I'm a King Tut, dude.
This
I'm
is
taking
burning.
Yeah, this is
boy.
I tell my dude, I want to
You think I made all this money so I could give it to you?
I want to telepathically tell my grandmother that all the time. I'm just like, look, Papa left you well off, but dude, that is your money. Like, you go out and you
Yeah, do whatever the fuck you want.
I'll buy a Bugatti and fucking crash it.
Hell
Like, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You serious?
I don't know. I mean, I would make sure my kids were good, but fucking
I don't want to say
grandkids, I don't care.
Yeah.
Right? Siblings,
The
don't
fuck,
care.
Fuck
Don't
no.
care. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
David,
no.
Brianna, Sabrina,
You're not getting
You're not
anything.
getting none of my
You're
riches.
getting nothing. Are you serious? God, figure it out. I got famous. What did you get? Come on. Next.
Yeah, dude. It sounds great. Honestly, I relish old age. You know why? Because I feel like if I'm partying hard and I'm like doing it's funny when I say it, like it's like we always think that we're gonna be the first old people that are like gonna be like the cool fun
But
old
I
people.
feel like in reality, once I have 2 cans of Diet Coke, I might go into cardiac arrest. Like,
yeah, dude, it's like us playing Warhammer is the equivalent of like your grandpa showing you this toy horse he whittled like when he was 5.
yeah.
You know? Like, that's gonna be what that's like. They're gonna have like holograms and shit. We're like, and then I'm gonna move my Terminator. You know, like
you make your grandkids just sit there and just play with you. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
They just be like, this sucks, grandpa. Just shut up. You're the orcs. That's not how you talk.
That's not how you talk. It's not pronounced Dakaka. It's Daka.
It's Daka, boy.
Yeah.
I will strike you.
I don't want to say crazy things. I just want to be. I want to mess with people and just
I'll
be an
definitely do it
inconvenience.
just to
I just want to
get
be an inconvenience so bad. Like, I want to be a menace at like the grocery store, or like, you know what? And I will agree that the elderly have definitely earned the right to complain for sure. Greatest generation, I'm not fucking sure about that. But I'm just saying, like, both my grandfathers served time in the Nam War, and if they get to the point where they can't even go to the bathroom by themselves, I think they deserve to have their steak perfectly cooked. Is all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't want grapefruit. I wanted strawberries. And then they come back with the strawberries, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I want bananas. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to
You
fuck
dumb
with them.
bitch.
Like, I literally want to be like someone's problem when they go home. I really don't. I can't believe Mr. Santoro did this today. And when I'm in bed at 6:30 p.m., I'm just gonna be dreaming about what can I do tomorrow. Like, do you remember on Breaking Bad where like Hector Salamanca like just wanted to scare Jesse by saying that like he could totally rat him out whenever, but then when he was about to, he just like shat his pants.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of shit I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be like, homo says what? And then they're like, what was that, Grandpa? And I just shit my pants.
Just
Yeah.
I need a change.
Yeah.
I said I've got shit in my pants.
Could you ever change?
idiot.
Could you change your
Nope.
parents'
I
dye?
was actually gonna get onto that because like my mom was like, you wouldn't change my diapers when I was old. I was like, sorry, no. And then she did the whole like, I changed your diapers. I was like, guess what? I was a baby.
Yeah.
You're an old person.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. You know what it's. You know what it is.
What, I gotta shave you too?
Can I say on record? I would never change my mom.
Uh-huh.
I would totally change my dad.
You know what?
Because this is your shining moment to just dehumanize your dad and to make them feel so like, oh, Dad, you made boom boom. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
my god! I thought you were gonna make fun of his dick.
no, I
Just
wouldn't
look
do
at
it.
this tiny thing. How'd you even have kids with that little thing?
That was.
Fucking-
You feel that? No, like I would just be like, oh, Pops, why don't you make little boom boom time?
Oh my god!
And he's, just change me.
Just get to talk to my dad like
Well,
you
my
talk
dad.
to me.
Well, first of all, my dad's.
Oh yeah, you feel good?
My
you feel
dad-
good that you did this?
My dad's gonna be 195, so I think he'll be fine.
Your dad's gonna live till the end of time.
You know what they say is that the first person to live to 150 has already been born. I think it's my dad. I'm almost positive that's my dad. My dad's gonna be changing me when I'm older.
You know, Jacob, if you just took better care of
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm still gonna hear. You just didn't take enough tea when you were in your 20s.
You know what, Jake? It's all about your diet. You
Yeah.
didn't eat good when you were a young adult, so now
Now,
you're
come on,
paying
let's
for
go
it.
bowling.
All right. I'm gonna go for a hike.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go. You have fun
I'll
soiling
help you
yourself.
I'll help you get into your wheelchair. Yeah, yes, your diaper's on.
This is the song in my head. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Oh my god, that was good. See, that was good. We made a sad moment good. It's
Sort
funny.
of. It's still depressing.
That's a little depressing.
We made light of it. If I've got dementia, I'm gonna be fucking.
We all get
right?
old, so it happens. All right, guys. Anything else?
We have a Patreon. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
we have a Patreon.
Check that out.
Yeah, I promise we won't do this
What's
much
the,
every
what's the
episode.
search for the Patreon?
Oh god.
I was gonna say, I know this is brand. We literally made it like 5 minutes before we made the episode.
Yeah, you got to give me a second, bud.
It's all right. Just give them what to search for.
Fuck. No. How the fuck do I log in?
Why wouldn't you change?
Oh, there we
your
go.
phone?
So it is just patreon.com/Basement Dweller Productions, all one word, Basement Dweller Productions. Go ahead and search that if you're I'm over the whole give me money thing. I feel gross, but if you want to, it's there. There's our homeless person tip jar right there. So
Spare change.
yeah,
please.
spare change, please. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. Maybe you didn't celebrate anything like one of those Jehovah's. And New Year's is coming up.
Oh man.
If I don't go out of state, that'd be fun to do maybe like a New Year's episode.
Isn't this gonna be the New Year's episode?
Well, I mean, I'm saying like on New Year's is all.
We'll do it on New Year's. It'll air after.
Well,
New
don't
Year's.
say we are because I don't want to fucking commit to that if we're not going to do it.
Well,
Oh god,
no, it's
I'll
done.
fucking
New
figure it
Year's
out.
episode.
Yeah, we're.
Keep an eye out for it.
I just get sad when I drink now.
If you like what you heard, be sure.
Fuck you. All right, we'll see you guys later. Episode 67. We're out of here.
Out of here.
Bye.
If you like what you heard, type into their Instagram and Twitter. The information's right below with their email.
It's time you bit the bullet and started caring about something with all your heart and energy.
Be sure to log into the channel by subscribing and check out the previous episodes. But until then, we'll see you next week with a new one. We out for now.